All right, guys. Today's update, I guess, is I've been messing with the carburetor. Um Now I've gone every which way with it. I have had some good advice from a trusted source on which way to go with the carburetor, which it really works. It helps a lot, and I mean, I have a fair understanding of carburetors, but he knows which way I should go instead of me guessing and a lot of trial and error. It certainly has saved me a lot of time. Now, I still have the, I don't know if I'll be able to see it. It's a little shiny in there. Not a lot, but it's still wicking a little bit of oil. And you can see it's dirty. I've been checking for vacuum leaks, which I don't think I have, but I'm certainly still wicking oil. And I did stick a borescope down into the intake runners, and there is slight traces of oil on the intake runners on the cylinder heads, not necessarily on the manifold side. So as vacuum is pulling, it's pulling oil, whatever little oil is wicking through the gasket into the engine. Not much though. So I've gone every which way, and the best idle I got out of this thing was at 24 degrees initial. And I jumped on the good old Facebook and doing a little bit of reading around on the forums. And I'm starting to conclude that I definitely have a timing issue. Now, it's not that I don't have enough spark, but I honestly think that with my super light advance springs under load, my advance is kind of returning, and I'm losing timing under load. My next step is to get my fiance, which I'm flying solo today. It's literally the middle of the day, and I had a little time to sneak out here during work. So I'm going to have her check the timing and let me know how much it drops. Now, I did mark my balancer on my degree marks as far as like 12, 24, 36, and I did some finer marks in between there. Another thing I am going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have true top dead center on my balancer and pointer, which it should, but still have to check because what I'm registering on the pointer and balancer may be off. I did degree this camshaft and it degreed in fine, but I didn't check with the pointer in place to see if they jived together. So that could be one of them. So essentially I have to stabilize the timing. I think that at idle, part of my initial timing is actually coming in centrifugally. So I'm going to put in some stiffer springs in there, stabilize the timing, and go from there. So those are the issues I'm having. Now, besides that, I did talk to somebody about my oil wicking problems, and I got some good insight into it. And a reputable builder seems to think I may have to mill my intake a little bit. It did sit very good with the gaskets off. But with the gaskets off, the bolt holes weren't centered. He said they should be centered. It's ideal. I have had misalignment problems, but they were much more severe in the past. This one I thought I'd be fine since I could get the bolts in, but it might be part of my problem. I may not have even torque on the flanges and the cylinder heads, so I may need to mill them to get a flatter, I guess, more even bite. I may not have enough torque to where that gasket is truly sealing as good as it should. But oddly enough, I don't think I have a vacuum leak. It idles very consistent. It doesn't bounce around a lot. So guys, that's our small update, what I got going on with the olds. Nothing major, but we're making progress, chipping at it slowly but surely, trying out different things. At this point, I think I am done messing with the carb. Now, I did drill out the throttle plates. I bought some machinist drill bits and I did drill them out, and that helped. Now, if I do decide, I guess I should back up. I did decide that I may lock out the timing, but I may need to go back to the undrilled throttle plates because at that much initial, it would create a lean condition at idle, and I may have transitional issues where I'm not exposing that transfer slot as much. So I may actually have to go back to throttle plates. That's just based off of a little reading. We will actually see what happens. So I'm kind of taking it step by step, learning a lot, using my resources. This engine is night and day compared to my last setup. So I have not addressed anything with my timing curve as far as anything goes modification wise, I may have to. I'm going to sort of try out some stiffer springs and go from there. And then if that works, we'll see how it actually idles in gear, if it bounces around, and if it will actually idle at 16 degrees or 14 degrees initial. So we'll go from there, and we'll follow up with you guys. And last couple days, this is what I've been messing with, a couple hours every night. So little by little. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, as always, follow us on YouTube, Copper Cutlass, and on Facebook, Copper's Garage. Got some pictures that we usually post up along with some of our update videos. So follow us, guys. Thank you.